Welcome back to Theresa.is.Dead. My name is Theresa and I'm very much alive. And if you're new here, welcome. I have an awful garbage mouth, and if you're not into that or weird shit in general, then this is not the place for you. Feel free to exit the video here, no harm, no foul, but I'll remember our time fondly. If you want to jump straight to the swatches and the overall review of the product, I'll leave a time code down below. Feel free to jump ahead. I have kind of gross stories to talk about today, and yeah, so I apologize, but they're going to be gross because I had to see them, so now I'm sharing it with you. So, okay. I don't know what that's about. All right, so this week I had the pleasure of discovering that we have a shit goblin in my office. Yep, there's a shit demon in my job, and I don't know if it's in my department or if it's in the department that's next door to us. I don't know, but it's disturbing. Okay, so there have been a rash of people just like shitting. Oh, god damn it. All right, there's a rash of people, and I say people because I don't know if it's a man or a woman or a small animal, I don't know, but they go to the bathroom and they just shit. Do not flush and just leave it there. Leave it there is like, hey guys, look what you're gonna have to deal with. Like, really gross, right? And this has kind of been going on for a little while now, and everyone's kind of been accustomed to the shit demon that's on my office floor. Granted, doesn't necessarily have to be on my floor. It could also come from any of the other millions of floors that are in my building. So I'm just assuming that it's someone either in my department or next door, but it could be anybody. This person has been doing this for quite some time now. It was a day we were having like a really big meeting, and right before the meeting I was like, let me go to the bathroom, whatever, so I don't have to like, you know, disrupt the meeting and go to the bathroom during the meeting. So I go to the bathroom, I'm washing my hands, and I happen to look over, and now in my bathroom there's about like 5 stalls or so. So on the wall there's 5 stalls, and then there's like 3 sinks and a mirror, right? And the worst lighting that you can ever think of. Every time I go into that bathroom, that's when I discover the new gray hair that I have, or the fact that I'm slowly just decaying. I love it. Anyway, so I'm washing my hands and I happen to kind of look over my shoulder, and I noticed that there was a piece of shit on the floor. Now, the shit was actually not near the toilet. It was actually near like where the stall door is, and it was like this big. And I looked at it and I went, that can't be what I think it is. So I looked over at it again, you know, try to focus on it a little bit more, but obviously not going over there because no. And yeah, it was shit. And I was thinking to myself, what fucking person in their fucking mind is like in such a rush that they just like have a piece of shit, just whatever, right? But I'm not, you know, I'm thinking too much into it, but I was just like, this is fucking weird. As I'm leaving the bathroom, I run into my coworker, who I adore, and I'm like, hey, by the way, when you go in the bathroom, can you confirm if that's shit on the floor? And she's like, what? She's like, excuse me? I'm like, you heard me. Go check it out. And when I saw her back, she was like, affirmative, yes, it is shit. So the whole day we were just kind of trying to figure out who could potentially be doing this, and then we started talking about other gross things that apparently someone found like a fucking pregnancy test in our bathroom. Like, it's just like, I don't know what fucking beasts are in this goddamn building, but everybody just decides to just fucking blow up our bathroom and just do the most disgusting things. So later on that afternoon, right before I'm about to leave for work, I went to go to the bathroom before, you know, leaving my job or whatever and going on the train, because my biggest fear is like having to go pee or whatever when I'm on the train and then I'm stuck, because it has happened to me where I like literally just wanted to fucking die. So I always make sure to go to the bathroom before ever getting on the train, because you never know if you're gonna be stuck there for 10 minutes or 3 hours. Gotta love New York City. So when I go into the stall or whatever, I look down at the bottom of the door, there's blood. I was like, what the fuck? Like, who are these gross people? So there's blood smeared like on the bottom of the on the fucking door. Literally just did not want to touch the door, tried to like squeeze my fat ass out of the stall without touching anything too much, because who knows, it could have been a fucking crime scene at this point. Washed my hands and just ran out of that bathroom. I feel so bad for the cleaning lady. I really fucking do, because she does not deserve that. Nobody deserves that. And who are these fucking monsters that are doing that in our office? God damn it. Anyway, so that was the kind of the gross shit that happened, and I just now I'm actually starting to play the game though of trying to like figure out if it's people in my office. So now I'm kind of like observing their habits. Like, I know there was actually one person in my office that goes to the bathroom and pisses everywhere. Like, I know who she is. And I always make sure never to get into the stall that she's coming out of. And I know there's another woman that never washes her hands when she leaves. So I always want to make sure never to take food from that bitch. Like, you know, I don't know. If you guys work in an office, please let me know down below if you have to, like, if you are experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing, where you are like singling out people because you know their gross habits and you're like, I refuse to take stuff from you. I don't know. Please let me know down below if you guys ever experience that where you work, but the bitches in my building are fucking nasty. Ugh, I would hate to go to their house. Anyway, so that's the gross story that I have. So sorry if I made you throw up. It's just, this is what happened and I needed to share it with somebody. You're welcome. On today's video, we're going to be talking about Lethal Cosmetics and the Hive Collection. But before I give you my overall thoughts, let me read you a little bit about the product. Our magnetic pressed eyeshadows burst with intensity and style for looks as magnetic as the tins they come in. Laden with pigments and carefully formulated for smooth application, these eyeshadows blend like a dream, never fade or crease, and are bound to amaze wherever you go. Each eyeshadow comes in a one-of-a-kind, paper-based top box and will also fit in any universal magnetic palette. They're highly pigmented, wet and dry application, won't fade or crease, vegan and cruelty-free, free from talc and parabens, and fragrance-free. So I purchased this when it was $60 and normally retails for $84. You heard right. This is an expensive little bitch. So I know right now it's currently not available on their site, but I imagine that it will be. However, I don't know if it will be at the $60 price point. I think it was just probably during the holidays that I was able to kind of purchase this. It's also straight from Germany. Yeah, the shipping and everything, I'm considering it was coming from a different country. Like it didn't bother me very much. And I don't think, did I have to pay shipping charges? I think I had to pay shipping on this. And so yeah, I paid about $7.75. However, I think if you spent $75 or $80, it was free shipping. But being that this is an indie company, I didn't really hear too much about them. I decided to bite the fucking bullet and just pay the goddamn shipping because I wasn't sure if I was going to like this or not. So I received this, and first of all, the cutest fucking packaging ever in my life, like I've ever seen in my whole life. Like, this is awesome. It's a beautiful faux leather magnetic case. It has this awesome fucking design of a bee and a hive. It's so pretty, so pretty. This is probably one of the most unique, like stunning packages I have seen from an indie company in a long time. Of course, when you open her up, all the eyeshadows came in little single things, and I placed them in this order because it was like, I believe based off the website, and I really like the layout of that. So I mimicked it and put it in this order. Of course, you know, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. What I also love too is there's a mirror on this palette, which is really nice, but actually at the bottom of it says conform only to your own standards, which I was like, oh bitch, look at you getting all deep with me and shit. So I really did like that. You get 12 shades in this bad boy. 5 shades are shimmer and the rest are matte. Of course, I apologize if this looks a little bit beat up because I've been playing with it for a minute, and it's so much fun. I love the little symbol that is actually embossed in the eyeshadows. It's gorgeous. This is fucking awesome. This is awesome. I have no problem spending $70 for this. Nope, it's good. It's good. It really, I did not have any creasing or fading problems. And usually lately I feel like I have been, but I have not experienced that with this. The first time I ever used it, this blue is fucking stunning. Okay, actually, let's backtrack because I'm getting way too excited here. Okay, so let's talk about the mattes first. The matte shades in this guy are phenomenal. They're great. They're smooth. They glide on so easy, so effortlessly. They blend well together. Nothing turns out muddy or gross. Like, it's just a beautiful contrast. And even when you're blending the colors together, it looks such like a beautiful gradient. I can't, bitch, I love this fucking, I would fuck this palette. That's how much I love this palette right now. Ew, that sounded really weird. Okay. There is some kick up to this palette, but for some shades, there's not really a lot of kick up, but for some other shades, there's a lot of kick up. For example, like this green shade over here, this beautiful olive shade, there is some kick up. However, for like this kind of more transition shade up here, this like nudish color one, there's really no kick up. So I just think that maybe some eyeshadows are just going to be a little bit more softer than others. They're simply wonderful. They do not fade, like unbelievably so. Like yesterday I was wearing, I believe, this red color and this blue color primarily. Shit did not fucking move. And I was wearing that shit for more than 12 hours at that point. And usually shit gets rough for me because I am just a fucking sweaty little piglet. But no, it looked beautiful. I was so mad because I actually wanted to do the video last night, but I was so fucking tired and I had such a shit day that I was just like, I can't do it. So that's why I'm doing the video today, and I created a different look for this. But anyway, the shimmer shades, girl, bitch. Okay, so I only used these 3 shimmer shades, right? So obviously like this white kind of shimmery shade, this gold one, and this blue one. I have this fucking green one, the swatch of this green one and the swatch of this purple one. Fuck me up. They looked beautiful, but I can't really speak to the quality of them. But if they're anything like their brothers and sisters in this palette, then it's gonna be just just fine. The blue in this is awesome. I loved it. Everybody was complimenting me yesterday. It was just such a nice pop of color, like just gorgeous. What I also love about the shimmers is that you can use them wet or dry. It's literally the same application. My only complaint with this whole palette is that this shade over here, it's compared to the other shimmer shades, it's very soft pressed. So when I went in with the felt tip applicator, it was just like, nope. It was like moving too much shit in the pan, which I was like, oh, okay, let's not do that. So then I went in with the brush. It was still doing the same thing. So I kind of went at my finger and tried to like pat it out. This shadow is very, very soft. It's still incredibly pretty. And I really, really love the look that I created with it. If you are going to get this, just be careful because this guy, he is very soft compared to the other shimmer shades. I feel like I could dig in to these guys. I'm not going to have that issue. But with this guy, ooh, he's basically the senior citizen out of the bunch. So his bones are soft. Don't mush them. Leave him alone. That was a very weird analogy. Whatever, fuck it. I'm going to keep it in. So anyway, today is just one of those days where I just had too much coffee. Nothing makes sense. Enjoy. I am so happy that I purchased this because I've actually seen this a couple times on Instagram and I think a couple people have tagged me into this and I'm really happy. I think out of all the indie companies I have tried recently, yeah, this bitch is solid. Like I fucking, bitch, I love it. So I think if you were on the fence about this, you know, I say, fuck it. If you have the money, I don't think you'll be disappointed with this. This is pretty awesome. I invite you guys to go check out the website, which I'll link down below. Oh, by the way, side note, I'm gonna talk about that in another video because I'm just annoyed by that. We're gonna put a pin in that. I'll explain later. Whatever. Anyway, I will leave a link down to this company's site down below. Feel free to check them out. They have a lot of different eyeshadows actually on their website. So while you can't get this, maybe you could pick up a single eyeshadow for $6 or something like that. Or definitely pick up the fucking case. The case is $12 and to me, worth it. Like it's beautiful in itself. If you're not gonna get any fucking eyeshadow, at least get the goddamn case. The case is gorgeous. So this is a little unconventional, but we're gonna record a video from my couch because fucking lazy. I don't want to get up and put my lights together and like, you know, yeah, I'm not in the mood. Anyway, what I want to show you, and I actually did not even film this eye look, and this is a little kind of fucked up on the side because my eye has been irritated for the past couple of days due to a Neutrogena eye wipe accident. Oh look, by the way, that's Poof back there. Hey Poof. Anyway, the point is, I have been playing with this Lethal Cosmetics palette, right? And I know when I filmed my review, I only showed 2 looks, and I've actually have used all the colors, but I haven't updated that part of the review, and I didn't actually film today's eye look, but I was actually using the purple today. This palette is like, I will say it is my favorite palette so far. I think it's so worth the fucking money. It's not even funny. I love this palette so much and I cannot wait to buy every fucking eyeshadow they have ever created. Yes, I'm putting that fucking stamp of approval on it because that's how much I love this stupid... It's not stupid. I love this fucking palette. I don't make any sense. I'm tired. I've been at work since 7 o'clock in the morning and it's... What time is it?
Not 7 o'clock.
Not 7 o'clock. I'm exhausted. My eyes probably look red as shit. And my eye makeup looks pretty good. Oh, except for the corner over here. It looks a little fucked up, but whatever. Anyway. 7:20. So I've been wearing this makeup since 5 o'clock in the morning. It looks pretty good. Moral of the story is, I love this palette. And I'm sorry that I didn't film this eye look, but it was my purple eye look. I fucked up. But I can assure you in the future that I will try to film as many looks as possible because that's you know, that's what we need. We need more looks. I don't know where I'm going with this.
You're so tired. You haven't even fucking sense.
I don't fucking know. Forgive me? So let me know down below if you are interested in purchasing anything from Lethal Cosmetics, if you've heard of them, if you haven't heard from them, if you don't give a fuck, I don't know. Let me know down below. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, I guess that's about it. On that note, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button. It's free. And hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, subways, in the streets, in New York, whatever. Just follow me and I will see you little pumpkins later. Bye.